What's up, guys? Chris Schroeder here with another video to help you guys, start, grow, and possibly scale in whatever business that you're in. But I deal, primarily with reselling. However, today, guys, this video is a little bit different. So today, I'm going to be talking about how I use phone flipping to build a six-figure marketing business. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. So I started flipping phones, right? And then while I was flipping phones, I learned how to do Facebook ads. Facebook ads, they honestly, learning how to do Facebook ads absolutely catapulted my life. So once I started learning how to do Facebook ads for reselling, I got really good at it. Okay, like pretty good, in my opinion. So, I started running them at like $40 a day for reselling. And, I had my first $10,000 profit month reselling, almost primarily from Facebook ads. It was pretty awesome. So at that point, I was like, okay, so actually, it's kind of funny because I had a friend of mine who owns a gym reach out, and she saw me running the ads, and she was like, hey, can you do some of those for my business? And I was like, yeah, I don't see why not. It's probably the same process. And guys, the process was very similar. And then I charged her, my first client was $500 a month, like retainer, right? And it was pretty cool. I was kind of like, once I got that first $500 payment, I was like, wow, this is really cool, So then I dove into reselling running ads for resellers. And in the beginning, I charged like $97 a month because I was pretty unsure of myself and nobody else was doing it at the time. So I dove in and I started running ads for resellers, and I started at $97 a month. It was crazy low. But it got my foot in the door and it allowed me to get a lot of experience. And then obviously as time, went on, I started charging, $400 a month for that. And then I got more into the online marketing space, and that's where I learned how to monetize Facebook groups. So I started learning how to run ads for Facebook groups, and that's how I built. Many of you might be in it, Reselling Electronics for Profit, my Facebook group. I built that mostly off of paid ads. I spent close to $50,000 building that group, but that group has netted me close to $500,000 in sales at this point. So as you guys can see, the transition from reselling to marketing did not take very long either. It only took about 2.5, 3 years. So, and then nowadays, guys, I've charged, clients anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 for ad services now. The money hits different when you're not buying something to resell. Now, I still love reselling. It's still a passion of mine. For some reason, it's something that I just actively enjoy doing. As like I still do very well reselling, right? But I do way better marketing. Like it's like 3-4x what I do reselling, maybe more. It might be 10x. I'd have to look, but yeah, that's how I use reselling to get out of my job, right? I use that to get out of my 9 to 5 so that I could spend more time learning how to do these other things. And that's where marketing came in. I learned how to do marketing at a high level, and I still am learning too, right? I'm in a mastermind with some of the best marketers in the world when it comes to like things like Facebook groups and Google ads and YouTube ads and different things like that, right? So that's how I was able to leverage reselling, was first get out of my job, because that's the biggest thing hindering most of us is that job, because it takes up most of our time, right? So using reselling, get out of my job, and then using the money that I was making from reselling to invest into myself to learn more and more and more. That was the best thing that I ever did. And that's how I was able to create a 6-figure marketing business using reselling as the catalyst. And now I do a lot of that marketing around reselling. Many of you guys see this with me building my YouTube channel and running paid ads and different things like that. And even now with Google ads, right? Basically what I'm doing now with Google ads is entering a brand new opportunity in the market. This is something that I learned from my marketing friends is, Facebook ads are a little bit saturated at this point. There's a lot of people offering services for it, right? So, a couple of my buddies, they were like, hey, everybody else is over here. Why don't you, hone in on this and figure this out and then, and then bring that to the market, you know? And that's a massive marketing tactic. And I'm going to make a lot of money off of that. So, pretty cool stuff, right? Learning how to market yourself and how to start a marketing business is incredibly powerful. However, guys, you can use reselling just to get out of your job, and then you can start doing what you want to do, right? I don't think anybody should stay inside of a reselling business. I don't believe that one bit. Okay, so I fully believe you should use reselling to get out of your 9 to 5. Use it to level up your knowledge, and then go do something different. So that's kind of an overview of how I use reselling to kind of get out of my 9 to 5 and then create a 6-figure marketing business outside of it. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was enlightening, and I will see you guys in the next one.